Hey, welcome. So, today we're going to talk about something that's super important but often overlooked for anyone traveling to Brazil: your sexual health. It's really all about how you can enjoy your trip to the absolute fullest while also staying safe, informed, and using the latest tools that are out there. So, let's dive in.
All right, let's just jump right in with a big question. What do you think is the silent health risk that tons of travelers in Brazil might face, a lot of the time without even knowing it?
And the answer? It's this hidden threat, this idea of the silent spread. See, many of the most common bacterial STIs out there, we're talking about things like chlamydia and gonorrhea, can be totally asymptomatic. And what that means is you could be carrying and even transmitting an infection without having a single symptom. You'd have no idea, and that's how it spreads.
So you may be thinking, wait a minute, how can a doctor give me a prescription without a lab test? And that's a great question. It's all based on a very well-established medical approach called syndromic management. Basically, it's an evidence-based method used by huge organizations like the World Health Organization that lets doctors treat an infection based on your symptoms and risk factors. This is so crucial because it means you can start treatment right away, instead of waiting 4 or 5 days for lab results, which is pretty standard in Brazil.
Let's just put these two side by side for a second. The difference is night and day. The old way, you're dealing with an in-person visit, long waits, language problems, and a delay before you can even start treatment. The new way, an immediate online consultation, zero travel, care in your own language, and an instant prescription so you can start feeling better right away. It completely flips the script.
All right, so we've covered a lot: the risks, the challenges, and these awesome new solutions. So let's pull it all together into your personal game plan, your sexual health playbook for Brazil. So here's what you really need to remember. Think of it like a checklist. First up, always be aware that infections can be silent. Second, if something happens, if you have a potential exposure, act fast. Remember, you have DoxyPep as an option. Third, use telemedicine to just jump over all those local barriers. Fourth, if you have symptoms, don't wait for a test result. Get treatment immediately. And last but not least, remember that for any lab test in Brazil, even at a private lab, you need a doctor's request, which, you guessed it, you can get easily online.
And that really brings us to a final, bigger thought here. As technology makes it easier and easier for us to get information, to get prevention tools, to get medical care, it really starts a bigger conversation. With all of these old barriers just disappearing, what does that mean for us? What's next for our own personal responsibility in taking care of our health? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.